Hello everyone, welcome to accountancy class. I am Divya, lecturer in commerce, GSI PU College, Mysuru. Today in this session, let us learn about when realization expenses is paid by the partner who gets remuneration for it. 12 marks problem from chapter session 6, dissolution of partnership firm. Let's get started. So here in this question, Harish and Suresh are partners sharing profits and losses equally. They agreed to dissolve their partnership on 31st/3/2018. Their balance sheet was as follows. Balance sheet as on 31st/3/2018. Creditors 25,000, bills payable 10,000, Suresh loan 10,000, Suresh wife loan 10,000, reserve fund 5,000, capitals Harish 40,000, Suresh 30,000. Asset side, cash at bank 14,000, bills receivable 5,000, stock 18,000, debtors inner column 25,000 less BD 3,000, total 22,000, buildings 23,000, machinery 38,000, goodwill 10,000. Total of the balance sheet is 1,30,000. On the above date, the firm was dissolved. The following information is available. Assets realized as follows: stock rupees 25,000, debtors rupees 20,000, bills receivable rupees 4,000 and machinery rupees 23,000. Investment rupees 10,000. Creditors are taken over by Harish at book value. Bills payable were paid off by the firm at 5% discount. Suresh paid the realization expenses of rupees 1,000 and he was to get a remuneration of rupees 2,000 for completing dissolution process. Prepare realization account, partners capital account and bank account. So Harish and Suresh are partners sharing profits and losses equally. Harish and Suresh are equal partners here. Profit sharing ratio is 1:1. They agreed to dissolve their partnership firm on 31st/2018. Their balance sheet was as follows. After going through the question, the items which are given in the balance sheet marked down where it should be recorded. So balance sheet as on 31st/2018, here creditors, bills payable as well as Suresh wife loan. So these liabilities are outsiders liability. So outsiders liabilities are transferred to credit side of the realization account. Next one, Suresh loan as well as reserve fund capitals, it is recorded in partners capital account. On asset side, so cash at bank, it is recorded in bank account. Bills receivable, stock, debtors, building, machinery and goodwill, all these assets are transferred to the debit side of the realization account. So on the above date, the firm was dissolved. The following information is available. So all the assets, here assets realized as follows: stock 25,000, debtors 20,000, bills receivable 4,000, machinery 23,000 and investment 10,000. So it has to be recorded in the realization account on the credit side. So sale of assets including the unrecorded assets, make posting on the credit side of the realization account. Next, creditors taken over by the Harish at book value, it is recorded once in debit side of the realization account and again it is recorded in partners capital account. Bills payable were paid by the firm at 5% discount. So if any liabilities is taken over by the partner, then it is recorded on the debit side of the realization account. So if no information is given about the payment of liabilities appearing in the balance sheet, then take the balance sheet value of liabilities as the amount paid. Next one, so bills payable were paid by the firm at 5% discount. So the actual bills payable amount is 10,000 less 5% discount. After deducting the discount amount, then it is recorded in the realization account. Next adjustment, Suresh paid the realization expenses of rupees 1,000 and he was to get a remuneration of rupees 2,000 for completing the dissolution process. So here to the partnership firm, remuneration paid to Suresh for completing the dissolution process is the realization expenses and hence this amount rupees 2,000 is recorded as realization expenses on the debit side of the realization account. Actual realization expenses paid by Suresh, that is rupees 1000, are ignored in the firm's books, and if no information is given about the realization of assets that is appearing in the balance sheet, then take the balance sheet value of the concerned asset with the other assets realized on the credit side of the realization account. Let us prepare the realization account. So adding realization account, debit and credit, particulars, amount column on debit side, again particulars and amount on the credit side. So from the asset side of the balance sheet, transfer all the assets to the debit side of the realization account. First one, to bills receivable 5000, next to stock 18,000, next to debtors. See the balance sheet, the actual debtors value is 25,000 is there in the inner column, record 25,000, and PBD 3,000 is there in the inner column, record 3,000 on the credit side. Next one, buildings, 2 buildings, amount is 23,000. Next, machinery is there, 2 machinery 38,000. Next one, goodwill is there, 2 goodwill 10,000. ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಶೀಟಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂತಹ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅಸೆಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾಶ್ ಎಟ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಒಂದು ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬಾಕಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅಸೆಟ್ಟನ್ನು ನಾವು ರಿಯಲೈಸೇಷನ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ಗೆ ಫಸ್ಟು ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್, ಲಯಬಿಲಿಟೀಸ್ ಸೈಡಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂತಹ ಲಯಬಿಲಿಟೀಸ್, ಔಟ್ಸೈಡರ್ ಲಯಬಿಲಿಟೀಸನ್ನು ರಿಯಲೈಸೇಷನ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ಗೆ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. So here by creditors 25,000, bills payable is there, by bills payable amount is 10,000, and Mrs. Suresh wife loan is there, that is 10,000. So here Suresh is a partner. Suresh loan is recorded in bank account, but Mrs. Suresh wife loan, she is considered as an outsider. That's why the Mrs. Suresh loan is transferred to realization account credit side. Suresh ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ನರ್, ಸುರೇಶ್ ವೈಫ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ನರ್ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಆ ಕಾರಣದಿಂದ ಸುರೇಶ್ ವೈಫ್ ಲೋನ್ನ ನಾವು ರಿಯಲೈಸೇಷನ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟ್ ಸೈಡಲ್ಲಿ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಸುರೇಶ್ ಲೋನನ್ನು ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಅಕೌಂಟಲ್ಲಿ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಸಿ ದ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಅಡ್ಜಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್, ಅಸೆಟ್ಸ್ ರಿಯಲೈಸ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಫಾಲೋಸ್: stock rupees 25,000, debtors rupees 20,000, bills receivable 4,000, and machinery rupees 23,000, and investment rupees 10,000. So here investment, it is an unrecorded asset, it should be brought into account. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ಯಾಶ್ ಎಟ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ನಾವಿಲ್ಲಿ ಬೈ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಅಂತಾನೆ ಬರಿಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ವೆನ್ ದ ಅಸೆಟ್ಸ್ ರಿಯಲೈಸ್ಡ್, ಇಟ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡೆಡ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ of the realization account under bank. So first one, stock is there, record in the inner column 25,000. Next one, debtors 20,000. Next one, bills receivable 4,000, machinery 23,000. See the balance sheet. So in the balance sheet, stock is there, debtors, bills receivable, and machinery, all the assets are realized. For building, realized amount is not given in the adjustment. So if no information is given relating to realization of assets which are appearing in the balance sheet, the balance sheet value itself is taken as the value of the assets realized. So buildings amount is 23,000. Next one, investment is there. So investment, that is unrecorded assets in the balance sheet, it has to be brought into account. So investment, that is 10,000. Next one, goodwill is there in the balance sheet in case of goodwill as per the accounting standard AS 26 and AS 10, an intangible assets. It is assumed that goodwill realized nothing or nil. Therefore, the goodwill amount is not taken on the credit side of the realization account with the other assets realized. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಗುಡ್ವಿಲ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ರು ಕೂಡ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ AS 26 ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ AS 10 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಗುಡ್ವಿಲ್ ಇಂಟ್ಯಾಂಜಿಬಲ್ ಅಸೆಟ್ ಆಗಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಅದು ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ನಿಲ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಥವಾ ಝೀರೋ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು. ಆ ಕಾರಣದಿಂದ ಗುಡ್ವಿಲ್ ನ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಕೆಳಗೆ ತಗೊಳ್ಬಾರ್ದು. ಸೊ ನಾವು ಟೋಟಲ್ ಈಸ್ 1,05,000. Next one, bills payable were paid off by the firm at 5% discount. So liabilities paid off to bank account. Bills payable, actual amount in the balance sheet is 10,000 less discount 10,000 into 5 divided by 100 equals to 500. It comes to 9,500. Next, the adjustment relating to Suresh wife loan is not given. So if no information is given about the payment of the liability which is appearing in the balance sheet, then take the balance sheet value of liabilities as the amount paid. So balance sheet ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ Mrs. Suresh wife loan, that is 10,000, total 19,500. ಸುರೇಶ್ ವೈಫ್ ಲೋನ್ ನ ಎಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ ಪೇ ಆಫ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಅಡ್ಜಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲದೆ ಇರೋ ಕಾರಣದಿಂದ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಶೀಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಇದೆಯೋ ಆ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂನೇ ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಅಂಡರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬೈ ಸುರೇಶ್ ವೈಫ್ ಲೋನ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ 10,000 ತಗೊಳ್ಬೇಕು. ಟೋಟಲ್ 19,500. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್, ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟಾರ್ಸ್ ಟು ಹರೀಶ್ account. Creditors taken over 25,000. Last adjustment, Suresh paid the realization or expenses rupees 1,000 and he was to get the remuneration for rupees 2,000 for completing the dissolution process. Here the remuneration paid to Suresh for completing the dissolution process is the realization expenses and hence the amount rupees 2,000 is recorded as a realization expenses on the debit side of the realization account. The actual expenses paid to the Suresh, that is 1,000, it should be ignored in the realization account. To Suresh capital account, this is realization expenses, that is 2,000. ಸುರೇಶ್ ಆಕ್ಚುಯಲ್ ಆಗಿ 1,000 ರಿಯಲೈಸೇಷನ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆನ್ಸಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ಆದರೆ ಸುರೇಶಿಗೆ ರೆಮ್ಯುನರೇಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ 2,000 ರೂಪೀಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀವಲ್ಲ, ಆ 2,000 ರೂಪೀಸ್ನ ನಾವು ರಿಯಲೈಸೇಷನ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆನ್ಸಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಿ ರಿಯಲೈಸೇಷನ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಸೈಡಲ್ಲಿ ತಗೊಳ್ಬೇಕು. Now let us total the realization account. So first find which amount column is more. Here debit amount column is more, 1,55,500. Right, the same total on the credit side, 1,55,500. Find the difference. So 1,55,500 minus all these items, that is 12,500. Loss by loss transferred to Harish account, capital account, and Suresh capital account. So that is 12,500. Their profit sharing ratio is 1:1 here, that is half. They are sharing equally. 6,250, 6,250. So this way we are going to prepare the account. So next let us prepare the partners capital account. So debit and credit, on debit side particulars and 2 partners amount column is required. Again on the credit side 1 particular column and 2 partners amount column is required. So first bring the balance by balance brought down from the balance sheet, that is capital balance 40,000 and 30,000. Next see the balance sheet, the reserve fund is there, undistributed profit. So reserve fund, that is 5,000 it should be distributed in their profit sharing ratio. Profit sharing ratio is 1:1. It comes to 2,500. 2,500. Next, bring the realization loss to realization loss we calculated in the realization account. From realization account, balance 6,250 and 6,250 by realization account. So creditors taken over, it is already recorded in the realization account, that is amount is 25,000. Next, see the realization account debit side, that is realization expenses paid by Suresh, that is by realization account, that is 2,000. This is Suresh remuneration being realization expenses, that is 2,000. Now let us total the partners capital account. The first column is 67,500. Write the same total 67,500. 67,500 minus 6,250, that is 61,250. Next, total the Suresh column, that is 34,250. Write the same total here, 34,250. Difference is 28,250. This is to bank account. This is balancing figure, that is amount paid to partners. So this way we are going to prepare the partners capital account. Have the bank account, so debit as well as credit, one particular column and one amount column on the debit side, and again on the credit side one particular column and amount column is required. So now bring the bank balance from the balance sheet. So to balance brought down, that is 14,000. Next, see the realization account. Realization account debit side we recorded as to bank account by realization account. This is liabilities paid, that is 19,500. So in the realization account debit side we recorded as to bank account 19,500. So in the bank account we should record on the credit side by realization account. Next one, see the realization account credit side we recorded by bank account. So next, bring to realization account, that is assets realized, that is 1,05,000. Next, see the balance sheet. The Suresh loan is there. So by Suresh loan account, that is 10,000. Next, bring the capital balance by Harish capital account, that is 61,250. Next, by Suresh capital account balance, that is 28,250. So the total is 1,19,000. 1,19,000. So now your bank account is tallied. This way we are going to prepare the bank account. I hope today's session was useful to you all. Thank you.